YouTube done it again. They cut me off again, and I have no idea why. But I have a new guest, and this is Georgie King. And Georgie King will tell you all about herself.
Well,
again.
Georgie. I'm 20 years old. I'm from Nowra. Currently living in North Nowra at the moment due to I got kicked out of my mum's house because she had a manic episode, which is called from bipolar, where she goes from a good mood to a bad mood and doesn't realise what she's doing. So I moved in with my friend for a bit and currently looking for a place to live. So yeah.
And you're also doing support at the local school at Havenley.
Havenley. It's a school for kids with disabilities from ages 5 to 18, which is from kindergarten to year 12. It's for kids that can't go to a public school, well, go to a normal school, I should say. They need more help, like one-on-one care, and stuff like that, and that's based here in North Nowra.
And you do all this voluntarily?
Yeah. It's a hobby of mine. I like to help out with kids in the holidays when I'm not busy. We take them out on outings. For example, tomorrow I'm working and we're just going to do indoor activities, whether that's reading books and I don't know, doing indoor paintings and stuff like that.
And this is Lockie, my grandson. Say hello, Lockie. Say hello. Say hello. Just say hello. Yeah. Anyway, and hopefully I'll have Georgie on my show more often, and we'll give her talents to her say to what she's done for the day and what she thinks about what's going on around her. We also know that, as we know that homelessness is one of those things that the government tries to hide because they think, well, there's someone homeless, it means there's more money coming out of the government.
Yeah.
Now, these people aren't here to get the money out of the government. All they're here for is the support of those people around them who support them for who they are. In most cases, they still know that their mum loves her, but it's an affliction that's caused her to kick Georgie out, and it's that affliction we've got to try and help with so that she can recognise that Georgie is still her daughter and still needs the support of everyone around her. So if you think someone's homeless and they're homeless because they want to be homeless, it's not always the case. There's always a story behind the reason why there's homelessness.
It's not like they do it on purpose at all. It's based on, unfortunately, bad situations like I was in.
And the biggest thing we want to do is put a smile on their faces.
Yeah, which Paul does good.
So we'll go on to our guest for the day. Our guest singer for the day is Debbie Byrne, and we're having He's a Devil. So here's Debbie Byrne. He's a devil. Oh, sorry, he's a rebel.
She's a rebel.
He's a rebel.
Oh, why did you say she's a rebel?
That's right. So that's something out on the guy who loaded it.
Yeah.
What's it saying there?
She's a rebel.
Oh.
Just one of the crowd. Your baby's away from you, gotta be a rhythm. And just because of that, they say he's a rebel and he'll never be.
She sings, he's a rebel. He's a rebel.
Oh, he's a rebel. Why is she's a rebel?
I don't know.
Really?
Yeah, he's a rebel. penner. A little penner. You love your puppy? You're going to go to sleep, aren't you? Yeah, I'll put you to sleep. Yeah. He's a rebel when he's good. He's a rebel when he's good. I'll put a smiling face. You can smile. You know why I do this? You know why I do this? Why I do this? Because if you do that, it's a V. And if the V means a victory, it means there's a fight. And you don't want fights.
And V for red V.
Yeah, that was Debbie Byrne. She was born Debbie Ann Byrne, born 30th of March 1957 in Melbourne, is an Australian entertainer. Byrne made her television debut on Byrne and Juniors, an early predecessor of Young Talent Time, which was hosted by a young Brian Naylor. Unfortunately, Brian Naylor was the one that actually was lost in one of the bushfires last year, 2 years ago in Victoria. So it would have been a sad moment for Debbie Byrne as well. She stayed with the show for 12 months. In 1971, she was cast as one of the original 6 Young Talent Time cast members. Byrne proved to be a popular cast member, and in 1974, she won the Logie Award for Best Teenager Television Personality and the TV Week Queen of Pop Awards. In 1975, her final year with Young Talent Time, she released the first solo single, He's a Rebel, a cover of the Phil Spector, produced hit by the Crystals for 7 weeks. The song stayed at number week 1 on Victorian pop music charts. And she also had a song called The Boogeyman. And we know that the boogeyman shouldn't be a word that's been put into hits these days anyway, because it's someone you'd be scared of, and I don't think she's one you wouldn't want to be scared of. So anyway, her credits: Debbie Byrne, born Debbie Ann Byrne, or Debra Ann Byrne, 30th March 1957, age 56, Melbourne, Victoria, Australia, nationality obviously Australian, occupation singer, producer, spouse Neil Melville, and children Lauren, Arja, and Lucille Meleda. Now, one of the things that happened today, or yesterday, what I want to come to is SBS. SBS is now SBS now presents the netball on Sundays. Saturdays and Sundays. They're the sole provider of the netball as a sport on the televisions. Channel 10 used to have the netball, and SBS has taken it on. Through the netball, there was an ad, and the ad was for a show called Shameless. Now, Shameless is an MA-rated show that shows people having cigarettes. It's one of those English shows that represents the other side of humanity, that doesn't represent what netball is. I'd like to see SBS start promoting things associated with the sport, maybe Rebel Sport as a manufacturer or as a sales, could be a good thing to have as advertising, or even advertising their own sports that they have on other days. I mean, there's enough sporting outfits out there that could actually sponsor the show or the netball that it is on. What do you think, Georgie?
Yeah, I think they should.
You think there's some ads out there that's inappropriate to be shown during children's shows?
Yeah, there is actually. I've seen quite a few, many times, that I don't think should be shown. For example, they had a carpet ad on for a while, and the way they had it wasn't exactly appropriate to my eyes. And a little kid that I used to look after, they started to go around saying, "Want to get laid by Christmas," and I think that's quite wrong.
What about the funeral ads? Do you think? I think
that's pretty.
even though the funeral ads paid for the representation on the show, but I'm pretty sure there should be more ads associated to the children.
Yeah, I think there should be.
Sales of Lego or Kmart toys,
Yeah,
or there's Target toys.
Kids activities.
That could be on there. I had a phone call. Come from some person in India or Philippines asking me. Well, first of all, they said, "You've seen the ads on TV relating to insurance. Are you interested in funeral insurance?" And I said, "No, I'm more interested in living than dying. Are you interested in dying?"
No.
So why don't we have a living insurance? Maybe an insurance to live, because we want to live. We don't want to. I mean, while we're planning a funeral.
Who you wouldn't want to plan your funeral and want to be out, enjoying yourself, having fun, not planning or thinking about what you're going to do.
Well, if you're going to plan your funeral, do you think you want to plan how you want to die?
No.
Is there a perfect way to die? No. I think the best way to look at it is a better way and a better quality of life in living the life that's better for you to the future. Just remember, every second we live is a second more we can talk to others and make it better a day for them.
Yeah.
Do you know a joke?
I don't.
Come on. An Aussie joke. You can't do an Aussie joke?
Why did the chicken cross the road?
Why did the chicken cross the road?
I don't know.
To get the other side?
Yeah, I don't say that.
Because the KFC was on the side.
KFC was
chasing it. Maybe we should have KFC as one of our sponsors. We need a sponsor board. We want a sponsor board.
Graham works for KFC.
Who?
Graham.
Graham who? Where's he work?
He works at Shellharbour KFC.
Well, then he knows, as I said, he knows Terry.
Oh, I think so. Yes, I think he actually mentioned that person's phone the other day.
So now we've done Kmart, Target, KFC. We've actually done Shameless as a show, but we don't want that done during the netball. But you can come on, we'll advertise it on here if you want to SBS, because I'll be sending this to SBS as well.
Yeah.
Lego.
Yeah.
Anything that can be associated with be seen, because this is basically a G rated. We can make it MA rated if we want to, but that's not the intention of the show. The intention.
I'm sorry.
Go.
I also think that they should put like adult ads after 9 o'clock, because a lot of kids don't go to bed until 8:30, 9 o'clock these days anyway. It used to be 8 o'clock. I know a lot of families that their kids stay up till 9, so I think 9:30 is a good time to put adult ads on for adult movies or shows or stuff like that.
Yeah, there has been ads that even on the regular channels of 9, 10, 7, Prime, Win, that seemed to be inappropriate at the time of when it was actually put on. Now this is going to be a short show tonight. We haven't got to our 20 minutes. I'm not sure why we're going so slow, but this is our numbers thing coming up again. There was talk today about North Korea, and we still don't know if the North Koreans, the people who live in the country, actually know what goes on. And it'll be nice to know that through Twitter we can help with the peace talks to Korea, that they don't launch any of these nuclear weapons. We don't want a war. A war is not a thing that's appropriate to this day and age. I mean, it's one of those things where you think, well, if we can do a handshake, it's like today. I had a new follower, and she is with wrestling. It's called Shimmer, and she does wrestling. And she was from Korea. And actually has on her credit that she's a Korean girl. And I sent a tweet saying whether she was north or south, and I actually said to her, at least in wrestling, at the end of the game, you shake your hand. Even though you've defeated someone, you haven't killed them. And and there's always camaraderie after a sport. Maybe the North Koreans should get more involved in sports. Don't hear about North Korea on sports.
No, I don't barely hear anything.
You hear about South Korea and the sports, but not too much about the North Koreans. Maybe we should get them more involved in the football.
Yeah.
Let them have a soccer game between them and the US, or a soccer game between them and Japan. Let's get more involved in being more friendly. And remember, it's not the V. This is the way to do it because it converge. It's not divergent. Get together. This is the way to do it. Converge. All right. It's 15th of April, 2013, 11:02, 23:02 sailors time, and we'll catch you again tomorrow. And tomorrow we have William Shakespeare. Now, people from the past will really know that. Maybe I might have to do two songs, because one for me and one for her.
Georgie.
Can't stop myself from loving you. Now, that's a thing to say to, isn't it? Well, she's not denying it. All right, love is all.
Bye. I'll see you later.